When I look at the character that we're painting today, I hear his voice in my head, and he very much has an Australian accent. I don't know if it's because he's got a dog with him, or what, but I hear an Australian accent in my head. I might be because of Wolf Creek. I don't know. I'm gonna get you, mate. That sort of thing. Hello and welcome to another episode of Blastercaded Painting. Today we are continuing Don't Look Back month. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And we're going to be painting Gus. It's a very simple name for a man with a very complicated haircut. He definitely has a mullet, and I personally again believe that he's definitely Australian. Take that for what you will. And please remember to go check out our other channel, Blastercaded Playing, where we are playing Don't Look Back all month for the month of October. It has been a ton of fun. We have won some. Some characters have not made it because we are sometimes rather rash with our characters. But yeah, please go check it out. And let's get to the painting of Gus here. So we gave him a spray of a dark color and then a dry brush of white. My original plan was to slap chop him, but I changed that and I took some Jasper skin. And this is going to go all over his skin, so he's showing quite a bit of it. Again, it seems like it's very hot where he is. Maybe below the equator. Maybe Australia. Anyway. And yeah, it's just going all over his skin here. So, wherever you see that that flesh, that Gus flesh. Oh God, that sounds terrible. Next, we're taking some ice yellow, and this is going to go all over his shirt. He has his overalls tied around his waist, so this is his dirty mechanic undershirt. Next, we're grabbing some wolf gray here, and this is going all over his overalls. Coveralls? Overalls. Overalls makes the most sense because it goes overall. Doesn't matter. We're going to take some dark brown here next, and this is just going to go on his boots. Now we're grabbing some deep gray and some sunburst ochre, and I'm going to put this sunburst ochre all over the dog except for the very front of his face. And while it is still wet, I'm going to grab that deep gray, put it on his muzzle, and then I'm going to wet blend those two colors together. So make sure you get that while it's all still wet here, and you can just wet your brush a little bit and then just sort of feather the edges and blend those two colors together. And that's a really easy little wet blend you can do. Doesn't have to be that hard. Next, we're going to take some gunmetal gray and some antique, but I think I just used the gunmetal silver gray, yeah, on his crowbar. We're grabbing some desert yellow next, and I'm throwing this all over his hair. You might see that I painted his hair a different color first and then changed my mind. He's blonde. I'm going to grab some strong tone and some speed paint medium, and this is going to go over the entire miniature. So just slam it on there, don't let it pool too much. And if you're new to the channel, what I mean by don't pool too much is we don't want great thick pools of that in the recesses with that wash. So if that happens, dry off your brush and use your brush to suck some of that paint out until you're happy with the level that's in there. You don't want too much, but you also don't want not enough. It's a bit of a fine line, but practice with it and you'll get it. Next, we're grabbing that Jasper skin, and we're also grabbing some barbarian flesh here, and we're gonna do a layer up. We're going to make a mix of those two colors and start layering up his skin. And again, it's all the raised areas. So we're staying away from the recesses. We're getting his lips there, his Australian lips, and hitting those areas with that mix. And, you know, we'll add in a little bit more of that barbarian flesh and start adding more layers. And we're just bringing up all of this skin. It's a very sort of soothing process, I find, highlighting and layering. And again, a little bit more barbarian flesh. Now at this point, we're almost at completely barbarian flesh. And these are just like the upper raised areas. So top of the cheekbones, nose, his chin, forehead, you know, the most prominent areas of the face for the most part get this. We're going to grab some yellow ochre next, and we're going to do his hair. And he has very curly, mullety hair, so just go through and hit those raised areas. We're going to grab some wolf gray and do up all of his, you know, mechanics clothing. Now, it's okay if this doesn't look so good, because these are mechanics coveralls, so he's definitely like dirty and grimy, and you know, he's been under a car fixing radiators. I think that's how they say it in Australia. And we're going to take some vampiric flesh next, and this is going to go as a highlight up on his shirt. So again, stay away from the recesses, and it's okay if it's not perfect. He should look a little filthy. And we'll take some pale sand. We will do another layer up of just the highest points on that shirt. It still looks kind of grimy, which is perfect. We'll do the base, and these are done. So what do you guys think? I want to know how many of you believe that he is Australian just from looking at him. I think it's because of Wolf Creek. He reminds me of the bad guy from Wolf Creek. And yeah, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. He's definitely Australian though. So if you say no, I'm not going to agree with you at all. I'm actually going to be very, very upset. And as always, we want to thank our Patreon subscribers, Charming Grenade, Richie Fender, LK, Blaster Boy Mike, and Stuart Drake. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching the video today. We really appreciate it here. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. You guys have a great rest of your day. Don't you be running. I'm gonna get you. I'm always in. Oh, you just be running there. I'm just gonna hunt you down and get you. I reckon. They still say reckon down there.